Welcome back to the darkest corner of YouTube. I'm your host, Sam, and tonight we're diving headfirst into the chilling unknown. We've unearthed 3 terrifying tales of ghost trains sighted on desolate tracks. So, dim the lights, turn up the volume, and prepare to be transported to a world where steel and steam become vessels of terror. Nestled deep in Pennsylvania lies the forgotten town of Blackwood, a place shrouded in mystery and sorrow. Once a bustling hub of coal mining, Blackwood met a tragic end when a catastrophic cave-in claimed over 200 miners, leaving the town in perpetual mourning. The mine was sealed shut, leaving Blackwood a ghost town, haunted by its grim past and the memories of those lost. Locals whisper of a spectral echo of Blackwood's tragic fate, a haunting presence that refuses to be forgotten. On the anniversary of the disaster, a ghostly train emerges from the sealed entrance of the mine, a chilling reminder of the past. Its rusted wheels screech against the overgrown tracks, creating a tortured symphony of metal on metal that echoes through the night. The train itself is a horrifying spectacle, a hulking, skeletal thing of rusting metal, a ghostly relic of a bygone era. The windows offer glimpses into the train's desolate interior, where shadowy figures huddle in eternal despair. The most terrifying aspect is its passengers, the spectral echoes of the miners who perished in the tragic cave-in. Their faces are frozen in expressions of terror and agony, their skeletal fingers tapping against the grime-coated windows, as if pleading for release. Some say the ghostly miners are searching for a way out of their spectral prison, forever trapped in a loop of torment. Others believe they're seeking retribution, their tormented souls unable to find peace, driven by a desire for justice. One chilling account tells of teenagers who ventured to the edge of Blackwood on the anniversary of the disaster, drawn by the allure of the unknown. As the clock struck 12, a low rumble shook the ground beneath their feet, a prelude to the horror that was about to unfold. The ghostly train emerged, its whistle wailing a mournful cry that echoed through the valley, sending shivers down their spines. The train rattled past them, its spectral passengers staring through them with eerie, otherworldly light, their eyes glowing with an unearthly fire. The air grew heavy with the stench of coal dust and decay, a suffocating reminder of the town's tragic history. The experience left the teenagers shaken and terrified, their story becoming another chilling chapter in the legend of Blackwood. The ghostly train isn't content to remain confined to Blackwood. Its presence felt far beyond the town's borders. There are whispers of it venturing further afield, its mournful whistle a harbinger of misfortune and doom. The legend serves as a chilling reminder of the tragedy that befell Blackwood and the restless spirits that linger, forever haunting the memories of those who dare to remember. The year was 1917, the world consumed by the Great War. Nations were embroiled in conflict, and the future seemed uncertain. In the American heartland, far from the battlefields of Europe, a different kind of mystery was about to unfold, one that would baffle and terrify for generations. The Midnight Express, a luxurious passenger train, was making its usual run from Chicago to New Orleans. It was a symbol of opulence and progress, a marvel of its time. On board were soldiers heading home, families seeking new beginnings, and wealthy businessmen. Each passenger carried their own hopes and dreams, unaware of the impending doom. As the Midnight Express steamed through Kansas, a thick fog descended, enveloping the train in an eerie silence. The once lively chatter of passengers was replaced by an unsettling quiet. The passengers grew uneasy as the air inside the carriages turned cold. Frost began to form on the windows, and a sense of dread filled the air. Then, without warning, the train lurched violently, derailing several carriages. Screams filled the air as chaos erupted. Chaos ensued, and when the dust settled, the derailed carriages had vanished. It was as if they had been swallowed by the fog. No trace of the missing carriages was ever found. The tracks lay empty, shrouded in mystery. Search parties scoured the area, but the Kansas plains refused to yield their secrets. The land seemed to guard the mystery jealously. The official explanation blamed a freak weather event. Authorities claimed that a sudden storm had caused the derailment and subsequent disappearance. But whispers of a more sinister explanation began to circulate. People spoke in hushed tones, sharing theories that defied logic. Some said the Midnight Express had been targeted by German spies. They believed it was an act of wartime sabotage. Others spoke of a curse, a vengeful spirit angered by the train's intrusion upon sacred ground. They believed the land itself had exacted revenge. Decades later, the legend of the Midnight Express resurfaced. Stories of the phantom train began to spread once more. People living near the site of the original derailment began reporting strange sightings and sounds. The past seemed to be reaching out to the present. They spoke of a phantom train, shrouded in an unnatural fog, appearing on the abandoned tracks at midnight. It was a ghostly echo of the ill-fated Midnight Express. The train was identical to the ill-fated Midnight Express, its whistle screaming in perpetual agony. The sound was haunting, a cry from the past. Those brave enough to get close described seeing spectral figures peering from the windows. Their faces were pale, their eyes hollow. The figures, dressed in early 20th century fashion, seemed oblivious to the world outside. They were trapped in a moment of time, forever reliving their final journey. One chilling account tells of a young couple who stumbled upon the phantom train. They were paralyzed with fear as it approached. They watched in terror as it sped past, its ghostly passengers staring through them with eerie, otherworldly light. The experience left them shaken to their core. The air grew heavy with the scent of coal smoke and ozone. It was as if the past had come alive around them. The couple could hear the screams of the phantom passengers echoing through the night. The sound was chilling, a reminder of the tragedy that had occurred. They sped away, their car barely keeping pace with the phantom train. The experience haunted them for the rest of their lives. The legend of the Phantom Express serves as a chilling reminder of the mysteries that still lurk in the shadows. It is a story that refuses to fade away. It's a testament to the enduring power of fear and the restless spirits bound to the tracks. The Phantom Express remains a haunting enigma, a ghostly relic of a bygone era. In the desolate heart of the Mojave Desert lies a stretch of abandoned railroad track known as the Devil's Spine. This forsaken place, shrouded in mystery and fear, has long been a subject of local folklore and ghostly tales. Locals tell of a ghostly train dubbed the Midnight Spectre that haunts this forsaken stretch of rail. The train is said to be a harbinger of doom, appearing to those who dare to venture too close to the Devil's Spine. It appears only under the cloak of darkness, its arrival heralded by an unnatural chill and a low, mournful whistle. The sound is so eerie that it sends shivers down the spine of anyone who hears it, a prelude to the ghostly apparition that follows. The Midnight Spectre is not a train for the faint of heart. Its presence is overwhelming, a spectral force that seems to draw energy from the very fear it instills in those who witness it. Its engine is perpetually wreathed in an ethereal greenish glow. This otherworldly light casts eerie shadows, making the train appear even more ghostly and unreal. The carriages are equally unsettling, their windows offering glimpses into a realm of shadows and whispers. It's as if the train carries with it the very essence of the afterlife, a moving portal between worlds. The passengers of the Midnight Spectre are the spirits of those who met their end on that cursed stretch of track. Each one has a story, a tragic tale that binds them to the spectral train for eternity. There's the young bride, her white dress stained crimson, her eyes forever searching for her lost love. Her sorrow is palpable, a haunting reminder of a love that was tragically cut short. The grizzled prospector, his pickaxe still clutched tightly in his skeletal hand, is another tragic figure. He roams the train, forever seeking the fortune that eluded him in life. And the conductor, his spectral lantern swinging, his eyes burning with an eerie, otherworldly light. He is the guardian of this ghostly train, ensuring that its passengers remain bound to their eternal journey. One chilling tale tells of college students who camped near the Devil's Spine, hoping to glimpse the midnight specter. They were thrill seekers, drawn by the allure of the unknown and the promise of a ghostly encounter. As the witching hour approached, a bone-chilling cold settled over their campsite. The temperature dropped suddenly, an unnatural cold that seemed to seep into their very bones. Suddenly a low rumble shook the ground and a piercing whistle split the night. The sound was deafening, a harbinger of the spectral train's imminent arrival. Through the darkness, a greenish glow appeared, growing steadily brighter. The light was mesmerizing, drawing the students' gaze as the midnight specter approached. The midnight specter roared past, its ghostly passengers staring through them with eerie, otherworldly light. The students felt as if they were being watched by the very souls that haunted the train. The students watched in terror as the spectral train vanished into the darkness. The experience was surreal, leaving them questioning the boundary between reality and the supernatural. The experience left them shaken and terrified, their story becoming another chilling chapter in the legend. They would never forget the night they encountered the midnight specter. The legend of the midnight specter serves as a chilling reminder of the thin veil that separates our world from the next. It is a tale that continues to haunt the imaginations of those who hear it, a ghostly echo of the past that refuses to fade away. And there you have it, 3 chilling tales of ghost trains that continue to haunt the rails. If you enjoyed tonight's journey into the heart of darkness, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more spine-chilling stories. Until next time, sleep tight and remember, sometimes the most terrifying tales are the ones whispered on the tracks.